to the Glen Alex Show, where it's all about health. In this segment, we will take questions from the audience, from health seekers. And the first question I'm going to throw to Nicole.
Oh.
I have a question from Tony. Where do babies come from?
Where do babies come from? That's the question?
Yes.
Well, when a man and a woman love each other very, very much, they hold each other in a very special way.
I love it. I love it. Okay, this is a more serious question.
Okay.
This one is from Chiqui.
Okay.
What are your thoughts about intermittent fasting? What are the pros and cons?
Oh. So I know there's a lot of people that are into intermittent fasting, and I haven't done any new recent research on this, but I had a boyfriend 2 years ago that was a huge fan of it. I am not a fan of intermittent fasting.
Because?
A couple of things. Now, I think there's different types of fasting. So for me, my background, I'm not currently practicing LDS, but I was born and raised LDS.
Okay.
And it is our religious practice to at least once a month, or when other deep spiritual things come up, when once a month, the first Sunday of the month, we fast for the first 2 meals of the day. And this is accompanied with prayer and meditation. It's done with the group oftentimes because you go to church on Fast Sunday. That's why they call it Fast Sunday. And it's a testimony meeting where they share their testimony of the gospel and their spirituality. And then that money that you saved from not purchasing those 2 meals, you're supposed to donate at least that or more to the church.
Okay.
So it's a higher purpose fast. It's not a health fast. It's a spiritual fast. What I have found when people do the intermittent fasting, that their blood sugar goes up and down, they tend to crave and binge, and they get a little bit nutty. You get tired, you get lethargic, you don't feel good.
Yes.
So I'm not a fan of fasting. I don't think it's medically proven, and I think it makes you feel like crap, which is different than fasting for a medical reason or for a spiritual reason.
Well, and I think that you're right. The purpose of the fast is really important. If you're fasting and starving yourself to lose weight, that's a problem. I'm totally against that. As far as intermittent fasting for health issues, I think that could be very much beneficial. Like for my food allergies, my system gets toxic very quickly. Mm-hmm. It gets congested. It gets problematic, and it causes other issues for me. So I do need to reduce my calorie intake significantly from time to time just to give my system a break. So in that regard, the purpose of it is very important, very crucial.
Sure.
And the spiritual fasting will have other benefits as well.
Yeah.
Not just what your devotion to God, but it will have it can be a part of a mental cleanse.
It can.
The physical cleanse as well. To lose pounds, I don't think it's a good idea. And as Nicole also mentioned, when you don't have food and the glucose you need, I know sugar is a bad word these days. However, we do need a certain amount of sugar to function.
Yes.
Your body needs energy, your mind needs energy, your heart needs energy. And if we don't have enough glucose in our system, then we could have the energy fluctuations, and you might lose focus when you're driving.
Yeah, pass out, glucose, electrolytes, all of that.
Yes. So your intention is critical, and timing is very important as well.
Good question.
So, that was a great question.
Yeah.
Thank you for the answer.
Yeah.
I didn't know all that.
Yeah.
See, I'm learning too.
There you go.
Another question comes from Tony. And she wants to know how to combat extreme stress. And the short answer is with extreme relaxation. Now, how you get to that relaxation, there are so many options out there. There's meditation, there's yoga, there is the debriefing with counseling. Just to have someone to share your experiences with, and that will relieve you as well. Activity is really important with stress because it burns off that excess energy, and it creates the endorphins that make you feel good.
Yeah.
So it's a physiological issue as well. So again, you combat extreme stress with extreme relaxation and finding a practice that fits for you and in your lifestyle that will help you maintain some emotional equilibrium.
Perfect. Okay.
I
found that kayaking on Lake Mead on the first of the year.
Oh, that looked really fun.
Beautiful environment.
Really
I was stressed. I was pissy the night before. I'm like, oh, I'm alone. And woke up with a bad attitude, and for me, I put myself into nature, do something physical, and it was very It's perfect.
And
Just what
water,
the doctor ordered.
big bodies of water can have a soothing effect as well, and
Yeah.
which is why I try to get to the ocean as much as I can when I'm in California.
Nice. Toes in
So,
the sand.
yes.
Highly recommended.
Yes. Great question, Tony. Thank you. We have one more.
Okay.
This one comes from Mike, and he wants to know the role played by diet and exercise, how those fit into one's emotional well-being. Want to take that one?
Well, I think that for each person it's different. For me, it is very much nutrition, diet, exercise is very much wrapped up in my emotional health. If I do not feel like I have energy, if I'm proud of myself for what I've done that day, it directly relates to my mood. Now, I'm not a doctor.
But you play one on TV.
I play one on TV. But I mean, that's why we hear the term emotional eater. You you try to find your answers in the bottom of the container of the Ben and Jerry's.
Yes, yes.
They're not there.
They are not there.
But yeah, so I think that diet, exercise, nutrition is very much wrapped up in one's emotional well-being. Even what you just said with the stress.
Yes.
You become stressed out, and if you are taking care of yourself, if you're exercising, if you're going and getting that regular massage, if you are putting good things into your body, you're going to feel good. And when you feel good,
you do
makes
good.
for happiness.
Yes, it does. And I'll add to that. Let's look at it in the reverse direction. Instead of how does diet and exercise play into my emotions, let's look into how your emotions play into your diet and exercise. So flip the script a little bit and identify what you do when you're angry, what you do when you're sad, and what choices do you make when you're happy or feeling joyful. You probably make healthier choices when you're feeling good and exuberant than you do when you feel depressed or upset because someone didn't call you back. So how you feel, actually, your emotional experiences lead to your choices. So when you find yourself at that point of making a choice that you're not proud of, back it up to see what you were feeling, what you were experiencing emotionally, and then take it from there, because that'll be your guide to lead you to different, more productive, more constructive, more loving choices for yourself.
I love it. I would like to make a choice to order your book because I love what you're saying about all this. How does one do that?
You can go to the website, livingintotalhealth.com, and order the book. And right now I'm offering free shipping, and every book will be signed before it ships. So go to livingintotalhealth.com and order your book.
It's got to be good luck for the new year. A signature
Absolutely.
from Glen Alex, your fingers and your signature on it. Good karma.
Thank you. And thank you, Nicole, for being here. This was so much fun and such a pleasure. And thank you for watching. And we'll see you in the next show. Bye-bye.